0, 1. Let's get started.
Dang, you coughing already? We just started.
Man, hey, these sweet tarts is a little sweet.
Jesus,
Sweet
bud.
things make them cough.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why you not
welcome
yawning?
to
We just getting
episode
started.
6. This is the podcast of mine, the Edgyverse podcast, and Chris is already cutting up, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Quit all that smacking, bro.
What?
Dang.
These sweet tarts over here. We're promoting.
Sponsor us.
I got Chris Riley. You know him, guys. And my other two guests is going to be our girl Amber here. You can say hi, Amber.
Hi.
And we got Damaris, a.k.a. Nina, a.k.a. Mother of All. First of her name.
AKA best friend.
Of course. Oh, she going to throw that in there, so can't nobody else say that now.
Please.
But our topic today, guys, is going to be, a little spicy. It's going to be toxic.
Ooh.
Who's toxic? What toxic things have you done? And man, we're going to get down to some nitty gritty stuff, I guess, man. Because Amber says she got some things that she need to say today.
I got some shit to say.
Right. Chris,
Yeah.
you a toxic person? You think so?
Nah, never.
Y'all see that smile? Y'all see that?
Yeah, he knows.
The tongue out and everything. What about you, Nina? Do you think you ever have a toxic?
She's female.
Oh,
of course.
I can definitely be toxic. I've been toxic. I got some stories.
You got some stories.
Got some stories for some days.
That's what we here for. And of course, Amber, she can't stop smiling because the things that's going in her mind right now, all these.
What should I bring up first?
Because I
just did
created
this yesterday.
Toxic Thursday.
You what? What do you mean you created Toxic Thursday?
Oh, she was playing. She was having fun. It sounded like.
I wasn't playing. That's a thing now.
Chris, you're an amateur.
Okay.
So Miriam told me that you said something about Toxic Thursday. Is that something that you do? Toxic Thursday? Y'all go somewhere?
Not no more.
Oh,
I'm retired a little bit, but hey, sometimes on the right Thursday, you know we be going to Cowboys OKC.
yeah.
Shout out Justin in the booth. So
Justin in
I
the
like where
booth.
this is
Okay.
going.
yes, and whenever he sees my Toxic Thursday group on a Thursday,
That's your squad though.
Yeah.
That you always go with, right? The ones I've met, right?
the Toxic Thursday girls. Yes, that's what they know us
Hold
as,
on,
like
hold on.
Cowboys.
Hold
so
on.
don't talk
Toxic
to none of
Thursday
them.
girls.
Yes.
You, Piff, who else?
Madison, shout out Maddie, D-Town.
So we got Amber, Piff, Maddie, who's no longer here. So you're gonna have to recruit somebody on your left there. I mean your right there.
Oh, I go.
And who?
Not
Oh,
that right,
Lord.
Chris.
Oh Lord.
Chris volunteers.
So who's the squad then now?
Well, now that Maddie's out, Miriam's been going a couple times.
Oh. Oh.
Couple times. Sorry, Miriam.
But but when we used to go up there with y'all had a
Definitely
real
about to
squad
start
though.
Going. Hold on.
That was the squad.
But you guys had guys there too that would meet up with you guys too that was in your group. Were they the toxic ones too, friends, or were they the tricks?
No,
I
I
don't
think I
know
know
them.
which guys you're talking about, but they weren't part of the
group.
toxic
Oh,
group. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But they do know if it's Thursday,
That
they be on the phone talking about it is toxic. They used to text me. Even people that weren't in the group would text me Thursday mornings and be like, "You know what today is?" I'm like, "Yup, show do."
Oh, so this is a
Ready.
thing
Just
thing.
stay ready.
Yeah, no, it was the thing. It was every Thursday.
Oh, I see.
Dollar
I'm missing
daiquiris
out.
at Cowboys. I'd be fucked up off $10.
Josh knows all about some rattlesnake shots.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me come out with your toxic
Yes,
stories, okay, Josh?
Hey, I don't got no toxic stories, but hey, when I used to go in that mug, I'd
No,
be
you
like,
didn't.
hey, they do got them dollar rattlesnakes, bro.
Them
I used
rattlesnakes?
to be like, here's $20. Let me get 20 of those and hand them out to everybody, man.
And
Cowboys
now
is
they
a,
got dollar daiquiris.
it's a good time at Cowboys, man. I mean,
It's been a minute.
it's-
I don't think
I
I've been
haven't been
back
in a
since
while.
we've been back.
I
Hey,
haven't
we
been
should
in
go
a
on a
there.
Thursday.
There you go.
I think I might have to go Thursday. That's
Hey.
that sounds like a plan.
This
to
might be
me.
the new
That's-
Toxic
that's your
Thursday
environment.
squad.
So let's see. Next week.
That's up Chris's alley.
No,
You know?
we can't go next week.
Especially right now.
We can't go next week.
Why?
Perfect timing.
Why?
But-
Why right now? Hold on.
What?
But look, first of all, Chris is single.
Oh,
Chris
Oh,
is
damn. Here you go, y'all.
just ready to just play because I'm in the right mindset everywhere else.
So you shooting your shot at the world right now on my podcast right now? Is that what's just happening right
So
now?
my name is
Oh, man.
hey, what's up,
to
little
have,
mama?
I'm about to have to go ahead and mute his mic, y'all. God dang.
Look, you know. just-
No, but really, topic today is toxic. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Amber. Yeah, since you haven't been on here yet. You're next. You know you're
Yeah,
next.
don't worry, we coming for you.
So, what do you think? Like one of the most toxic things you've probably done? I know you probably
Yeah,
hurt
this
some
is
feelings.
incriminating.
Whoa.
Oh, I do be hurting. I don't know that it's necessarily well, I mean it is, but I'm older now, so I like.
Do you think you're nicer now or something?
No, I don't think I didn't say I was nice. I'm just not toxic anymore because you kind of grow out of it, but it also
Right.
matters on your partner, right? So
Yes, very much so.
if you have a toxic partner, then you're going to be a toxic person.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you guys consider like going through phones toxic. Do you think that's toxic or is that normal?
I think going through phones can be toxic. Like I think it invades privacy of trust. So if you're going through their phone, this for some reason you're not trusting them. For some reason they gave you a reason not to trust them. So
when you find what you knew you were going
right,
to find, then
right,
what?
right. I get
Like then it's like
I
it's
still get that.
justified.
I don't think it's justified.
I went through your phone and your
No.
emails, but you had a Tinder
Right.
verification email.
right.
You had text messages
right.
from my friend meeting up at the damn science
I literally
the
get where
science
you're.
museum.
I
They
get where you're
learning,
coming
they
from.
learning.
I get where you're coming from on that. If you
Field
found
trip.
something,
Oh,
yes,
They had a field trip.
it sucks. It sucks that you found something, but like at the end, like something else had to have happened in that relationship before.
I think you still
that-
have to have the
No.
ability to, even if you don't. You know what I mean?
what?
Like
Have the ability to what?
to check each other's phones. To you have my passcode, I have your passcode, kind of a thing. Like,
But
that
that's an
means a
understanding, though.
lot.
When you say that's an understanding that you guys have talked about and all for that trust.
But
if you ask me
going
from
through
like
somebody's
yeah,
phone, like
so-
while they
so
sleeping,
That's what I was about to get to.
That's another boundary
like
that you're
I get
crossing.
home and I pass out and my phone's on my bed and women they'll be like,
That's crazy. Your
Put it up
shit's
to your
disabled
face.
for 3 business days.
that's funny.
See, she went to
Three
Business days.
she contacted
4 in the
IT
morning.
support and
Who
everything.
is this? Who is
That's
this?
Literally,
funny.
You cannot unlock this shit for 3 business days.
He ever act like he was
Oh.
still asleep when you was like, who is this?
No, because you always know who it is.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like me personally, man,
I was
I'm.
more mad at
I
getting
give-
woke up out my sleep than anything.
He don't give a fuck.
I would say me. I give trust. I give like
Yeah.
my trust to. If I'm with somebody, like you have all my trust. It's when you fuck up is when then you ain't got an excuse. I mean, you ain't got an excuse to tell me no. Let me see your phone, or when I'm asking like where you're going. And I feel that's the same way with dudes. If dudes have fucked up, this is the reason why the girl is asking you for the see your phone and all, because you have a history of fucking up.
I'm just saying that the only times I've ever checked the phone, the Holy Spirit had already whispered in my ear, you need to see what's up in this phone.
So what you
And
call
it
that?
was so
Intuition.
bad.
Yeah, so I was about to say women
That's
intuition.
a woman's intuition.
Y'all think that's real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Clearly.
Facts.
Is it?
Yeah.
You really think it's real? Chris, you think that's real?
I think it's. I mean, for me personal, I know when something off. I'm
So gut
a type of
feelings.
person. I'm a type of person that reads people. Like I can read people, and especially if I'm around you every day.
Oh, that
And you
energy.
start
I know-
moving funny.
Yeah, I know when the energy
Mm-hmm.
fluctuates just the tiniest bit, and I'm like, nah, wait, pump them brakes.
Back up. Give me
Yeah.
that phone.
Yeah, something going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've asked for the phone before.
I haven't asked. I've just done it.
Just take
Oh.
that bit. Yeah.
You just,
I don't ask permission because
If you
You
so
ask for
you're telling me
forgiveness
if you just got like a idea in your head, like I think something's going on, and then you go and look at the phone
Yup.
without his permission,
Yup.
and you don't find shit.
That's never as many phones as I've went through.
Never happened.
I've never not found what I thought I would find.
Really?
But now I don't go through phones because this shit's traumatizing. I've
Yeah.
learned my lesson.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm seeing a man and he's like showing me a TikTok on his phone and he gets a notification, I turn that away. I don't want to see that. I don't.
Ignorance is bliss.
Clearly.
Does
And
that bother y'all? Does that bother y'all though?
What?
Damaris, Amber, like when you're with a guy or with your man or whatnot, and they get a text message, do you think something's up if he's like he basically moves over and looks at it and then comes back? Does that piss y'all off?
I'd snatch him up so quick. Fuck.
Girl, I'm sitting there doing like
Old
this.
Old you?
Said I'm a
Old you would have snatched somebody up? Okay.
so
What's the new you? Understanding?
No. Tired. The new me is tired.
Yeah.
And she
more
just don't
methodical.
care.
It's more.
The new me is too grown, too tired. You're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless of me. That's just it.
Okay.
You know, you
And
can't control
on that
people.
note, you're going to do what you're going to do. At this point, it's not a matter of when or if you do it, it's when you do it. Like Beyonce's been cheated on, Taylor Swift's been cheated on. We're not safe. You know what I mean? Everybody, at one point, it's going to happen.
You're right. Man,
I am right.
Like, hey,
You think
man ain't safe either. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Statistically, okay, hold on.
Okay, let's
hold on.
get it.
One at
Men
a time.
physically cheat, women emotionally cheat.
And which is
That's
the
true.
worst thing to a man?
Then why weren't you feeling her emotional needs?
her emotional needs?
If your girl is cheating on you emotionally, it's because there's a lack of the
Yeah,
needs being met, right?
Which is right. Yeah.
Or she could have just wanted to be a hoe.
But if she was being a...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If she was being a hoe, there's too much energy
So
that
my,
goes
okay,
into...
I'm gonna take it here. I'm gonna take it here. Really. So if you're thinking about cheating, why don't you just end it?
Does anybody actually, like, think about cheating? Is it, like, premeditated?
Oh, it comes in your. You trying to tell me like before the act, you're not thinking like, man, I shouldn't be doing this.
Honestly, I've never cheated on anyone.
Oh.
I'm brutally honest, and
Yeah.
you can ask my previous relationships. Obviously,
Yeah.
since you're close. But no, I'm brutally honest. I will tell you. And if I do something even remotely out of line, I'll be like, ugh, I gotta fess up. Like this situation happened. This is what it is. This is where we're at. But yeah, I don't believe in lying. I don't believe in sugarcoating. Like it is what it is. I think it's just I want to keep that authenticity of like, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I value honesty so highly.
Lying is hard.
Lying is a lot
Did
more
you
work.
just say
I
lying
catch
is
people
hard?
in lies
Hold on,
so
y'all.
so
Hold on.
often.
Did you just say lying is hard?
Yes, I did. Lying is
you
hard.
do it
That's
like
a lot of work.
breathing.
I don't know more though. Like that's the thing.
No.
Lord.
So-
Okay.
Wait, so
Hold on,
Chris is a liar.
hold on,
Is
hold
that
on.
what y'all
He's
said?
a reformed liar.
Hold on.
I used-
There you go. There you go. Reform.
Damn.
I'll tell you this about Chris.
Fair enough.
Chris literally has changed completely. Full 180. You know what I mean? So we can give him a round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? He's really been
hard,
making
you
big
know?
steps of changing who he wants to be and impacting his kids and stuff.
We
So-
have to. We're too
Yeah,
old for it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So big ups to you, big dog. But we're gonna go back to you talking about lying is hard.
Mine is hard.
How hard is lying, Chris?
Not because even looking back on when I used compulsive liar. What do you want to call it? Like, about that. Like it was
I
just
was like,
lying.
compulsive liar, whatever
Like
they said.
once you start lying, you have to keep that lie up for one.
Yeah.
You got to die with the lie. I mean, so you got to remember that. You got to keep up with it, and then it just becomes a pattern in your head to lie about the dumbest fucking shit ever. Like,
So, like, when you said
Yeah,
you was
and
5
you
minutes
still-
away.
Yeah.
First of all, okay.
He said not that report.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't say I was first. Whoa. Okay, we got to break one.
Different types of lies.
No. I didn't say I was 5 minutes away. Okay, I said what we right down the street.
And right down the
So-
street was him walking into the car. And
No, that's what your perception of it. Meant,
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Get back on topic. Get back on topic about.
me.
Listen. Get back on topic about you saying lying is hard.
Yeah, lying is I realized-
Exhausting? It's
Yeah,
exhausting, right?
Yeah. It uses a lot of energy to do it, and
So give me an example. Give me an example of you lying back in the past that just you was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm digging myself in a deeper and deeper hole.
I would actually be at the car wash, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would lie and say, I'm at the store. What's the difference in washing your car and you know, being at the grocery? You know, to me, I'm like, I look at it now. Like, if she think I'm at the car, well, she's not gonna believe that. So I'm gonna say I'm at the store. Like, your head just go in different places when you start lying about shit.
So it was just a pointless lie?
Yeah.
So why?
Exactly. It's because of the person I
Because-
was lying to.
Okay, but did you have a guilty conscience? Like,
With the person I was telling that to, I did.
Your rhetoric, your history.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
so you're
That
like,
takes-
okay, I've done some messed up stuff to her before. So if I say
Yep.
I'm at the car wash, she ain't gonna believe that. She's
I
gonna think
know
I'm at a
that.
bitch's house.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say I'm at Crest,
Yep.
and she gonna believe that.
Yep. For some odd reason, my brain thought that, which was fucking ignorant as shit.
So
Okay.
when you would say that, would
You
your
know-
ass have to end up going to the store and buying something just to
Look,
come
right
back
here,
and like,
my
look,
receipt.
I wasn't
I
lying.
got you
I
a
mean-
snack.
Look, I got something to drink. I already got something to drink in the car. I mean,
Wow.
but it was
Okay.
just dumb. Like, that's just ignorant. It's dumb stuff. That's toxic traits right there, though.
It is toxic. Okay, so when have you been caught in a lie? Like, how do you get out of it, or you don't? You're just like, yeah, fine, you got me, and I fucked up.
I mean, if I've ever gotten caught, okay. So if I got caught, we'll say early on, say I got caught in this and that, I try to spin it off. I try to, okay, well, I meant this. I didn't mean that. I meant this. I meant it a whole different way, like being 5 minutes away, and when I say down the street, try to spin it off into a whole nother direction, and we get in a fight, man, whatever. Then it goes away.
Who was your scapegoat
Oh,
What?
for some of them lies?
I never use an actual person.
you didn't.
You might have been
You
told.
didn't use me?
I swear. And see, that's the thing, though.
Unless I was getting set up to try to get you caught, because
Hey,
I would get
I would
get
that's
random
toxic
text
on a-
messages and be like, Chris say he with you. Is he with you?
Oh, have you ever
Swear.
done that?
And I would be like,
That's toxic.
No,
That is-
I'd be like-
never. She's,
I don't like that shit.
as soon as I get that text, I'd be like,
Chris,
Chris,
what you
you're-
do?
I'd be like, they asking if you with me. Where,
Are you?
Are you? And he'd be like, he'd be like, yeah, I'm with you.
So you be lying for him.
No, I don't. I stay away from it, y'all.
No,
I really
Chris
try
will
to
say
stay.
another. Chris,
Listen. This is what I'll do. I'd be like, I don't know where he's at. I don't know. If he's supposed to be coming over here, he's not here yet. That's what I would say.
Yep.
That's it. And if he shows up, he shows up. If he didn't show up, then I'm out of it. But my thing is, I don't like being a part of it, because
Right.
then I'm brought into the drama, and that's not just Chris. That's other
That's
people
on
too.
everybody.
I want to stay away from it all, because then I'm being brought into the toxic. Then it's like he say, she say.
and then reveals your character a little bit because you
Right.
lie for him. Then you're also a liar.
Right. But I'm guilty by association, though. y'all.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I think that, over the things that I've learned from you, since 2010, which is a long
Yeah.
time, you do have a lot of integrity, you know what I mean? And you're genuine with people, with all the people that you build relationships with. But it's just like, how are you going to introduce a significant other and not expect them to develop some kind of friendship, relationship, with your best friend,
Yeah.
for example, us, and then expect them to just throw that person away? Like, it's just, it doesn't work that way.
I have a loyalty to my friends, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not trying to be with the fuckery. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying,
I'm just
and-
not.
And that's messy. There's one
Yeah.
thing to be
Yes.
toxic, but
And
then there's
messy
another
is
thing
a
to be
whole
messy.
nother thing,
it's
yeah.
just-
And FYI, I did not put you. I knew who you are, so I knew not to go ahead and say I was with you, because I knew you'd say, "Nah, he don't know. I don't know yet."
He
I
said,
would,
That's
I would
right.
use
Get me caught
Charles.
up
I
so
would use
fast.
Charles more than I would use you.
Say what? Oh yeah, y'all.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
I
y'all
use
were-
Charles more than anything.
Let me tell y'all something. If we had Charles in this room,
Oh shit.
oh my God, he's reformed. He's also reformed now too.
Compulsive liar.
He's
Reformed compulsive liar.
That's just a wild boy, man. He's the youngest out of us, so he was the wild one, but he's
out there.
reformed now
For
too.
sure.
You know,
Yeah, no.
he's doing great things as well now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Just
But-
talked to him yesterday.
Nina, you were talking about the old you. How would you say you were? Would you say you were mean, or well, I know you say you're pretty blunt with people, but did it come off mean sometimes? You think,
Definitely.
Yikes! I don't know.
or maybe not to you, but to them maybe. Was you weren't cold
They got
hearted, were you?
offended.
Not until you gave me a reason.
Okay.
I have a lot of masculine energy. I really do, in the way that I carry myself, my independence, etc. Blah blah blah. But I've been made that way. You know, that's not my nature. My nature is I'm going to give you everything. I am going to treat you the way that I want to be treated. I am going to do the most for you. And then once you mess up, okay, then we gotta come due. You know, you gotta give me some accounts here because math ain't mathin'.
Yeah.
I can't just be giving and then not getting.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not gonna work.
Because then we make that phone call. We go to Edna's for wings.
But I
and-
can't be harsh. No, I can be harsh. And yeah, I mean, I was married for 8 years, and then there's a lot of things that happened that created a lot of harshness on both ends. But there was a time where it's just like I was really, really mean. I think there were a lot of separations that we went through and different things like that. I think I have the ability to be really mean, but I refrain from that because, first of all, that's not who I am as a person. I don't want bad things for people. It takes too much energy to do the evil, mean things. But at the same time, like, I gotta let you know that this is definitely not gonna fly. You're definitely
The
not.
damn
gonna
sweethearts are so
What?
loud.
Are they loud?
Yeah, they're on the table. It's gonna
Are they
record
loud?
it.
I was trying to be sneaky. I'm sorry.
See, toxic.
My bad. I'm positive.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
But like I'm saying, it's a matter of play with your mama, not me.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Play with your
period.
mama, not me.
Play
Yeah.
with your mama, not me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been there, I've done that. Who you playing with?
Yeah.
Not me.
And the person too, like if you're with a person that brings out, like if you are genuine, you're a good human, you're nice, you're kind, and somebody brings out mean and negative energy, that's more on their character than yours, I feel like, because I'm like the same way. I'm the nicest person until you fucking play in my face. And I'm not dealing with that.
Well,
Like,
nobody wakes
There
up every
is
morning and want to be
nothing,
negative.
nothing,
Nobody
and
wants to-
absolutely nothing that irks me more in the world than for somebody to think I'm fucking stupid and can get
Yes.
away with playing me.
that part.
Because
So-
I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar and I'm not stupid.
So I'll say this. I think it goes the same way for guys, because you get guys that that have really good intentions for girls, or you say like the nice guys finish last and stuff like that.
That's true though, because
know.
women love toxic men.
Right? They love that
No,
back
no.
and forth. But I'm saying like,
nice guy is a facade.
yeah, they
Because
do. They do.
Some of
Also
the
true,
nicest
it's
guys
fake.
that I've met are the worst.
The what?
The nicest guys, like that present to be the nice guy, are literally the worst.
But would you say this? I saw something the other day. Would you say like the nice guys that are like that? Do you think something bad happened to them to turn them into that, to be toxic a little bit? Because they did at one point in time be nice,
learn to
be
be
gentlemen and everything, and then a girl took them for granted and shit all on them, ran over there, had them looking stupid.
yeah,
And
but
then
why is that the next
Everybody-
person's fault?
Right.
It's not the
No,
next.
yeah.
Listen,
And that's
listen.
kinda how
That's
toxicity,
that's where we
like,
come in.
That's
the toxic.
that's the
Yeah.
thing though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They were all those good things until they got
Only
shitted
hurt
on,
people hurt
and then they're just like, "Fuck! Like, why
Okay,
should I
that's
put
good.
myself in this position again?"
You just can't adopt that like a character flaw.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I like say. Like if I'm dating somebody and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's just my ex used to do this." I'm not your ex, so cut that shit out and don't say that to me anymore.
That's all you
But-
gotta
but
say.
that
And
goes-
I get it.
Like,
People
not
have
that-
baggage, but you got to learn to deal with it.
And I'm not her, or you're not him.
Why am
so
I paying for somebody else's
I'm
sins?
being punished because you were with a shitty woman, just like nice guys are being punished because we were with shitty men. But at some point, you have to realize, like, okay, yes, I may have trust issues, but I don't not trust you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have horrible trust issues,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I'm like, I'm balls
same.
deep in some trust issues.
Same.
But it's like, you haven't given a reason for me to not trust you. So I
Exactly.
do until you give me a reason.
Right.
And then I go down the rabbit hole and I'm like, yeah, I fucking knew from day one, bitch,
Oh
that
my
I should have
God.
never trusted you. This is what I get.
But that's what I was meaning earlier when I was telling you. Like, if I talk to a girl, I give her all my trust. You know, you don't got to tell me where you're going. You don't got to tell me what you're doing, whatever. But
So if they do tell you where they're going,
I appreciate it. I
okay,
do
so it's
appreciate
not
it.
like you think, because for me, like, I think because of my trust issues, I do communicate with my
Mm-hmm.
partner, like, oh yeah, I'm going to so-and-so's house. Like I told him that I'm coming here today or whatever. Is that something that you appreciate, or is that like a red flag that you think like, oh, she's overcompensating
No.
for something?
I appreciate that because I don't have to ask you to do that. You see what I mean? Like for me, if I'm with somebody or I'm am trying to be with that or talk to that person, if I'm going out, she knows I'm going out. She knows who I'm going out with. She knows possibly when I get home too, because I'm gonna text her like, "Hey, I just made it home." Or something like
He said
that.
possibly.
It's just like
You caught it too, right? All right.
it's what I mean. What I say? Possibly what?
You possibly texting her when you get home?
That's if
You
I
better
don't.
be
That's
texting
if
her
I
when
go
you get
home and
What
not
you
like.
mean?
I'm saying like if I'm like drunk a little bit, because if I'm drunk and I'm coming in the house, I'm probably passing out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
I'm gonna text. Like if I'm driving home, I'm gonna be like headed home. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm still communicating with her through that night. Like. I'm just still chilling with the boys or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a communication thing, you know? Like, I appreciate it if she does that. Like, hey, I'm going out with the girls. Or oh, okay, have fun. Shit. Hit me up if you need me. If you need me, come pick
Yeah.
you up or something. There you
I
go.
like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that a lot.
Have fun because it's the whole thing. Like, I trust you. You know what I'm saying?
Come get me. Be my
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, like, come
But
pick me up from here.
but when
from
you get
girls'
that
night.
call, for come pick me up, be like, fuck, she probably drunk as hell. Her friends
But you
drunk
don't
as
know
hell.
how much that
Are you
means.
or are
Yeah,
you
I
like,
know.
I'm getting
but
lucky.
we gonna do it. We're gonna do it
That's
regardless.
good,
That's a thing for me. Like,
We're gonna do it regardless.
I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because I would want her to do that for me if I could, because Chris knows this. The one thing he knows, I'll tell you, me and this fool got in a fight one time because of this
Got in
shit.
a fight?
Yeah,
We got one?
we got in a fight
Okay.
one time with this because
Multiple.
when I'm ready to go,
It's time
I'm ready to go. You know,
So you drive by yourself. You
I
don't
drive
ever-
my car everywhere.
okay.
I drive my car
And you drive
everywhere.
the other passengers or no?
No, I will. If they're drunk or something, yeah, I'll drive them home. But like me personally, if we're going somewhere, when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. Because this motherfucker Chris, bro, be back then he wanted to party all night.
You want to
and
milk
shit.
every second.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, me and this fool used to go out
Active.
all the time, right?
Oh, so
Like,
Chris
late.
thought he was Mexican. He was trying to be up till 5 a.m.
We got work
was-
at 6, so yeah, you might as well.
I had to work. I think I had to work at I had to open the store or something at like 7 or 8 in the morning, and they came and picked me up. That
was your
so
first-
that was my first mistake
Yeah,
of
get
going
an
with them
Uber
and them
home.
coming to pick me up. I'm like, I'm gonna save gas. I'm gonna just go with them. I'll be back in 2 hours, right? No,
Wrong.
I was there till like 3:30 in the morning. And I was like, fed. I was like, bro, I'm trying to go home. I'm ready to go home. And he was thinking it was a fucking joke the whole time. This motherfucker right here was thinking it was a joke the whole time. So you know what he does? I had a drink in my hand. He comes and is like trying to be goofy and shit. He shoots me in the face with a goddamn Nerf gun. When he knows I'm pissed off and ready to go home. He knows I'm mad, right? Shoots me in the face with a Nerf gun. So I threw my drink in his face. And that set him off. and then I walk outside like because I'm mad and shit. And then he comes out and then we get in a scuffle or some shit like that. But the crazy thing is this is when he was dating the girl he was with at that time, right? We get in this scuffle, right? I still gotta go home, right? So we're mad at each other. We both get in the back seat. And then we both shake hands like fuck. We got it over with. It was over with. Because it was probably like other stuff built up to leading to that
Yeah.
or whatever.
Wrestle around
But
with
she was in the front seat crying like I can't believe you guys just fought and
guys
you're
are supposed to
shaking
be
hands and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy.
Girls are so dramatic
Like,
like that.
what is wrong with you?
Yeah, we stressed her out. I think we stressed her out more
It
than
probably
anything.
scared the shit out of her.
Yeah, and then the next day,
Lovely night. I don't
next
know
day
what
we're
y'all talking
probably
about.
laughing about
He
it.
said, I don't
I had a
even
great
remember.
time. You don't even know with his sweethearts.
Yeah, but that was off topic, but whatever. It was a crazy time.
It was a good night. He said. And did you make it to work the next day?
Fuck yeah, but I
See?
was
Fuck yeah.
upset.
No harm,
But
no
mad as
foul.
hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
tired.
He got over it. You see?
Yeah, he's good.
Probably all right.
You got over it. You see, toxic. There he is.
Toxic.
There
Yeah,
it
Mr.
is.
Toxic himself.
No.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm a toxic person, but I think I have had toxic behaviors.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's something we all.
But I feel like
I think
they're-
we all
they're
do.
brought
grow
out.
out.
I think we all do. Cause
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Every once in a while, I'll be like, I mean, I don't have anybody at all. So every once in a while, you just be like, kind of.
Do we have like a oh sound effect?
No. No, but I'm just saying, like, when we're out with our boys and shit, that sometimes that toxicness comes in there because you're talking to multiple people sometimes, you know?
Josh, I know it's your podcast, but you're asking the questions. But like,
Go ahead.
do you ever
Yes.
want to just hit up your ex when you're out and stuff like that?
Oh, wait.
Bro, I'll tell you this.
They're like a one.
What? Oh, wait.
No, there's not a one I would hit up.
Oh, so there's a couple.
Play the cricket one.
Hey,
Play the cricket
Welcome
one.
to the Damaris podcast.
Hello, hijacked.
No, there's not like somebody I would just hit up because, as y'all know, I'm a pretty busy person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have time to even go back to that now. I mean, we run into our exes all the time.
Oh,
you know?
not me.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we know
Dead.
you don't.
Dead to me.
Yeah.
In a graveyard.
Because I have like good relationships still with like exes. And I mean,
hell
I don't have like.
What
I
is
don't,
the point of that?
So I don't. A lot of my stuff doesn't end like badly. You know,
See,
it's just
okay, that's why.
my stuff is more about like time because I've always worked a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so I couldn't give them a lot of time. So
But that's good because you were honest, you communicated, you
Yeah.
ended something on a good term rather
Right.
than like let it go to shit because
So sometimes you would have like
that's so healthy.
maybe
That's so
That is
untoxic of
healthy.
you.
Yeah, Josh,
Like-
this is a toxic podcast. What are you talking about?
God damn it, y'all.
You're trying to be over here helping.
I end up badly with my exes, and they continue to hit me up.
See, that is insane to me because all of my exes
I
have done
never-
me so damn dirty. There's not one bone in my body that would ever be drunk enough to text any of them because they can all go to hell. There's
I
not
don't know.
one that I would
things
ever.
are finite with
I mean,
me, like
Yes.
I will never call you again.
Yes,
I will
and it's also a pride
never
thing.
find you. I will
I'm
never
like, look,
text you, I will never
everybody on
text you.
TikTok now knows what you did to me,
Oh,
and so if I take you back, help me. You know what I mean? Like, who's stupid? Like,
My
you already
TikTok
made me look.
mom
I
said
don't know.
no.
Yeah, literally, you
But
already
see,
made
that's
me look a
caused
damn
problems
fool.
in my other relationships though, because my exes they message me out of nowhere. I don't say nothing either.
There is
and I'm
not a
like,
chance.
she'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? I seen that." I'm like,
You reply?
I'll reply like 3 weeks later when I look at it. I ain't gonna lie.
So
I
Chris,
do.
are you a booty call?
They live in other states though.
Oh,
Damn, so you got it like that.
okay.
Oh,
other
shit.
states. I know you ain't talking about
Oh,
She's one of them.
the one
She's
that
one
owe
of
me
them.
$70.
She's one of them.
The one
yeah.
that owes you $70.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah.
Hey,
She is
next
one
time
of them.
Wherever
she
you
texts you,
are,
send her an Apple Pay
Oh, I
request.
did already.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get it?
No, he didn't get it. I ain't talked to
And
her
then
since.
she
I ain't
blocked you.
talked- I
She
ain't
said,
talked
"Oh
to her.
shit, he didn't forget about that money."
Yeah, that was
Send her Josh's cash
But
app.
I mean,
Fuck her.
Fuck her.
Fuck her.
I ain't talked to her either. Fuck her.
Okay, so you end things healthy.
I try to.
So you still
know?
have like that.
I mean, I'm not saying like all of them have been like all healthy or whatever. Some of them have been. It's just been like
Faded off.
I would say it faded off. Like we just grew out of liking each other, that type of thing, you know. And
That's fair.
for me,
Yeah.
and for me, like then you're tempted. You know, that's that whole that toxic is the topic. So that whole temptation of you going out and you meeting somebody else or you saw something. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to come off like an asshole. I might as well just end it. If I'm having different thoughts of trying to talk to another girl or something like that, I need to go ahead and end it. And then I'll most of the
That's
time
so
I'll just end it.
respectable though, because
Look how responsible. you
like
are.
look at him.
You're just so grown, Josh.
Because if
Look
you're
at
even
man.
thinking about and that's like the problem I think with today's relationships is like there's naked women on
Everywhere.
everywhere you go,
everything.
every social media
Everywhere.
platform.
Everywhere.
But then also on the same token, there's men all over that too. You know what I mean? Like I get 100
What-
DMs
what-
a day about men
that's
that are
what-
like, "Oh, let me know if you want to go on a date." If I
That's the thing, though. Females got it like that. Y'all could go out anywhere and get y'all can bag anybody y'all want.
that's a
as
fact.
female.
Women have sex when
Men-
because we want to or whatever, and men, y'all gotta work for it.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
I could
But
message.
that only goes so far because when you spread yourself to so many people, then you're just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you have left to offer or
Right.
give? Or like, I don't know. I think people disrespect the sanctity of like sharing yourself with somebody. You
Yes,
know?
I agree.
So on that note, like
Which is
I'm
not toxic.
Damn,
My
sis.
bad. My bad. It wasn't on silent. I'm trying.
I
That's
would
toxic and disrespectful.
yeah,
I'm
exactly,
sorry.
sir.
I apologize.
I would say like on that note, what you're saying, like I'm not interested. Like we're older now. Everybody at this
Yeah.
table is older now. I'm not interested in those, going out and just
Hooking
talking
up.
to a whole bunch of people.
I don't
it's-
like hookup
it's-
culture.
It's like exhausting. It's exhausting,
Okay, wait,
It's
can we
dangerous.
and
say-
it's expensive.
Can we
too.
say right now, everybody's had a hoe phase, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
you had a hoe
Definitely.
phase.
I really
Definitely.
haven't. I've had long-term
But
relationships.
you, okay, I've had long-term relationships too, but there for like a year and a half, I was single for like the first time since I was 27, 28, and I was single for a year and a half. and I've been in relationships since I was 15. So it's like I've been with one person for 3 years.
I've had a hoe phase. I've talked to a lot of people, but I haven't had like an
Yes.
actual hoe phase.
Chris said, has he had a whole face? Yes, you
I
have.
don't think I have.
Yeah, you have.
Yes. You had hoe faces when you were in relationships.
And when
babe.
you were a toxic person.
Does
remember?
that count?
Yes, motherfucker.
Even when I was like going through it or like, not in relationships, like Josh can tell you, like I'd go out, I'd hang out, I'd drive myself, I'd leave myself. I'd never go home with people. Like it's just that's no.
Yeah.
It's just not me.
Yeah.
And I respect it from other people because I have a lot of friends that are really fluid and definitely more open with their sex life and their relationships in that way. Yeah, and I totally respect them, and I know their stories, and I love them as people, but it's just not something that I share in. Maybe just because the type of relationship that I want or that I've wanted and, like, the vision of the type of family or, like, respect that I wanted within a family, like, was just different.
Yeah.
And I felt like if I did go out and do those things, I would take them. And then...
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like, and my faith has a lot to do with it, too, even though I don't push my faith on people at all.
Yeah.
I still have my beliefs and I hold myself to a certain standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I like that. That's a good answer.
Can we get the clapping?
Okay.
Not toxic.
That's not toxic. That's not toxic at all, though. But this is toxic.
This is toxic. We're talking about healthy shit right now. Yeah.
But it's
Okay,
it's
so-
growth. It's more growth from
Yeah.
It is
we
growth
is, you know?
because I'm 31, but the mindset from 27 to 30 because you've
Yes,
been married.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand that. I
Right?
understand
So
that.
like whenever you're 27, like I'm like, okay, technically I don't know what it is about turning 30, but it's like our youth is gone whenever we turn 30, right? So I'm 27, I'm single, and I'm like, I had babies young, you had babies young. It's like I was married. I was 20. I couldn't legally drink at my own wedding. That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. I should have never done that. That should have never happened. Why did I do that? Whatever. Sorry, Ryan. But you're a great dad. But no, it's just one of those things that it's like the mindset from then because like I was 20, but acting like I was a 35-year-old. I was raising a baby and I had a husband and I was doing housework and like stuff like that. And then you're single and you're 27 and you can go to the bar and you've got money and it's dad's night with the kids. So you're like, fuck it, mom's having a night out. And now
for me, it was trips. When that happened, when, we were separated, divorced, whatever, it was trips. I was taking off in the middle of the night. My friend was like, hey, I want to go eat this place. Well,
the way.
Let's drive there.
Let's go.
Let's go on a road trip. Let's go here. Let's go there. I didn't have my kids because they were with their dad. So I was like, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Mama's going to, what is it, In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
See ya. But no, now that I have
In-N-Out is good.
It is good.
We just got one where I live back in Houston.
I don't care what they say. Whataburger is not it.
It is
In-N-Out
not it.
No.
In-N-Out is
100%.
I don't know.
You like In-N-Out?
I love In-N-Out.
Compared to
think so.
Whataburger?
I love
But do you only love it
California.
We
because
are
you can't-
definitely getting off topic. We're talking about burger places. Good God.
See, that's toxic.
That's toxic. If we end every story or sentence with see
Only
that's
toxic
toxic,
because
then
we
we're
don't stop
fine.
it.
We're going to be trending when this comes out.
But basically, you just move from like, having a kid-free night, and the first thing you're thinking is like, okay, I'm gonna call my girls, we're gonna go out, we're gonna get fucked up, whatever, we're gonna go look at men. And now it's like I have a kid-free night, and I'm like, kind of just FaceTime my kids and see what they're doing, or I don't know, watch Love Island and eat popcorn, in a giant t-shirt and no pants, and I'm just like, it's 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night, I'm kid-free, and this is what I'm doing, and then I'm like, this is growing up.
You know why? Because we did all that shit. We did.
See, I didn't do any of that in my youth. I did it when I was 27.
I be tired now, y'all. But I still to this day don't understand how me and this dude and I think Sergio was with us a bunch of times too. Like our group, a group that we went out with. I don't know how we had the money to go where we went because we would start from Wednesday. It'd be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, recover. And do it all over again every week
we did
somehow.
that too, but we started at Thursday.
We started Wednesday. We started on Wednesday because there's all kind of places we were just going. We found certain places that was open that day, and we would go out that night. When I got off of work from my job, he'd be getting off from his work at his job. And let me tell y'all, I didn't make that much money as I make now,
Ain't
nowhere
no way.
close
Ain't
to.
no way.
No,
Ain't
you
no
don't know
way.
how I paid rent and went out and spent as much money as we did, and
It's
then
expensive to go out.
It
I mean,
is.
as a man, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, as a
yeah,
woman, shit,
yeah.
ladies
Y'all-
get
y'all-
it free
y'all
most
winning.
places,
Y'all winning.
and you just gotta look lonely or confused. You know, even if you don't look lonely or confused, even if you just look. I've had people walk up to me while I was with a man and ask if they could buy me a drink. That's ballsy, and I'll take it. I'll take a free
It's
drink.
not that expensive for men either.
Why?
Certain men.
Women be
Yeah,
buying
I would
y'all
say
drinks?
that.
Yeah, I have plenty of females buying me drinks.
See, look,
So
I ain't never bought a guy.
I ain't never bought a
I
man
bought
drinks
Josh
before.
drinks like my friend.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
friends,
Like,
yeah,
you
but
know,
no
I've
random
never-
man, no ass random man at the bar would I be buying drinks for.
I don't
but,
even talk to strangers.
but me and Chris, we always came across as like the fun guys and stuff. Like when we went out
So girls
places.
are like,
stuff.
oh, I just love your energy. Can
yeah,
I buy you guys some
and
shots?
then we were like,
that guy
I'll buy you a
Like,
shot.
Be on the dance floor.
But the
just-
cool thing is
Yeah.
we would buy them a shot and then they would buy us one right back, like
Yeah.
this.
That's
You
dope.
know,
I like that.
it was like appreciation.
Matching
Oh, I
energy.
appreciate that. Like,
Like, y'all are
damn,
cool as
yeah,
hell. Let us get
yeah.
this
We get
yeah.
the numbers and then.
But that's
then-
how you make friends too.
Exactly.
how you make
That's what we
friends.
do. We would make friends. We'd be in the man.
He, for legal reasons, don't even say what you're
He was about to get real deep. He said no.
man, like because
that Pandora's box.
this was the plan. And I mean, it was the plan all those years, you know. Like we would make all these friends that were girls and stuff, you know. But we wouldn't mess with them. We wouldn't mess with those girls that were our friends. We mess with those girls. We messed with their friends.
Krista,
what I'm
speak
saying?
for yourself. He messed
Oh yeah,
with.
I can vouch for that.
we would mess with their friends because guess what? I'm her friend. I'm Nina's friend, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, you gotta be. A
She
good
got
guy.
a fine friend. She not gonna talk down on me. She already know I'm a good dude. I got a job. I got a
that's
car.
your
I
game?
got a place. You
Yeah,
know
so
what
that's
I'm
your
saying?
game. He said.
I'm the best
Yeah.
wingman. Is that
On
toxic?
God. On God. She the best wingman. On best. Yeah.
Best wingman right there.
Yeah. Best
Yeah,
one.
I need one of those.
Hands down.
I need one of those.
Get you and me.
He said what?
Get you a beat.
Get you and me.
So when are we going out then? That's what
He said, what y'all doing Wednesday?
Boy, I got a 5-month-old. I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, that's that toxicness coming back out of him real quick. Look, it's creeping back.
First,
I'm locked in. I'm at home.
See, she got a baby.
Yeah.
She at home for
not
real.
everybody does nowadays. So, I mean,
Yeah. But
What
still, man.
What else you doing in your 30s?
Right, that's what
I'm
you're
not-
supposed to do in your 30s.
I'm not trying to raise
I
no
started in my
kids
20s,
in
so
my 40s no more.
I'm bird, man. I don't even like going to clubs no more.
God, same.
I
think I do.
choose a bar.
I
over
don't
a
really
club.
feel like you ever have.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
for as long as I've
Yeah.
known you, you've always complained like,
Well.
man, we gotta go downtown.
Because we
Gotta
did it
find
so.
parking."
That's what I mean. Because we did it so much. When I'm telling y'all, we were out Wednesday through Saturday.
Yeah.
You know. So when I got to a certain, and I think a lot of it changed. You know,
God.
as we get older, kids happen and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you got different responsibilities. Like you said, your mindset changes. You know.
Too.
And
So-
now I'm all about my money, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not that I spend a lot going out because we just said why,
Yeah.
but it's like, it's just expensive, you know.
Everything's expensive.
If I'm at home
if I spend
watching Love
$50
Island, I'm
tonight,
spending
that
no
means
money.
I ain't gonna have $50 tomorrow when I
Right.
go to the
Or when my
grocery
kids are
store.
like, hey, mom, here's this Amazon link. Let me get this. I'm like, damn, $50 for an RC car, Aiden. Here we go. But mom, like, how do you tell your kid, no, I'm not going to buy that for you because I don't just got $50. But he's like, weren't you out at the bar Friday and Saturday night? But then how
Why
do you
so
tell?
smart? Oh,
Yeah,
you
like,
my
and then
kid,
like, how do
yeah.
you tell a kid like, well, baby, ladies get in free, and like the men buy our drinks? You know what I mean? Like, there's no justification for them, and they don't like know like the logistics of going out as a woman. So they see you got money to party with your friends, but you don't got money for. And I'm like, damn. So now I'm just
You
kind of
got me.
like,
Oh, they
Elbow to the
smart.
face.
oh, my
Nah,
kid is such
Shut
a-
up.
So I'm gonna get back on the toxic questions. We got a little off topic there, but it was good combo with it though too, because that's more like our toxic era and our growth
yes.
from it. You know what I mean? But I would say, I'll ask you girls this: do you guys see it from a far away? Like if a dude approaches you guys, can y'all like just know right there
Mm-hmm.
if he already has those like.
No, I can't.
No, I can't.
I can and I can't. It just depends, like, what the situation
Like how they
is.
move or how their body language is.
Sometimes I'm really oblivious.
I would rather
I
be.
really
Well,
am.
actually, I don't know because I've probably lost out on a lot of good men that I was like, no. Take that
Sometimes
shit
my
somewhere
partner
else.
it's taken my partner to tell me like, hey, you know that dude really likes you, or this dude has bad intentions, or like da da da, and I'm like, But I'm not looking at it that way because I know I ain't doing shit. Like, I ain't doing nothing wrong, you know? So sometimes I don't catch the energy because I'm not matching it. And I'm not really looking to match it or picking up on it because I'm disinterested.
Okay, that makes sense. I like it. Good answer. Good answer.
What about you, Amber?
I can smell that shit a mile away, bro.
Like as they walk up to you, you see them, you make eye contact.
It's like in person on social media, like men that have huge followings on TikTok. That number one right there. I'm like, how many followers?
I'm not even on TikTok.
What?
I just
Good for you.
vetoed
How
that
many
shit.
followers do you have, and what kind of people do you follow? You know what I mean? Like, if I start talking to a guy, and this is toxic, and I haven't done it, okay, to the guy that I'm seeing right now, I have never looked at his followers on Instagram because, again, we're growing.
She's been waiting, though.
But you can tell by their following kind of like what type of toxic or what kind of person they are or what they're looking for. If your man is following only half naked girls on Instagram, is this somebody that I want to be with? Or like, does that matter to you guys?
Vice versa. Who's following him says a lot of who he attracts to.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he has a large following, what type of people are following you, and then who does he follow, and what type of content are you making for these people to want to follow you?
Oh, okay, reverse that though. Real quick.
Reverse it on me.
Now,
Hit the reverse.
what if he has no following?
I love that. I love that
like
shit.
that.
I love that.
That's not like
you like the boring dude.
That doesn't make you boring. Social media is not real. Do you guys know that? Like,
Yeah.
just because you don't have a following on Facebook or Instagram or
makes sense.
TikTok doesn't mean that you're. I mean, you have friends.
But does that throw any red flags up for you? That's what I'm saying. Like, does that like?
I feel
That's
like I
green
don't
flags.
have a
You
following.
can't
That's-
take it that serious.
That's
though,
green
you know?
flags for me.
I feel like I don't have a following, not because of lack, but if I show you all my friend requests, I have like
Oh yeah. Oh.
1,000 people to
yeah,
friend request.
yeah.
But I don't accept people who I'm not actually
Friends
in
with.
real life.
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
with.
yeah.
Because I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now especially if it's a girl, is this toxic? But I'm like,
Okay, hold on. When a girl
sent
adds
you?
me. Okay, I
Where
was
did
just
you come
about to say,
from?
when a girl adds me
What
on
do you
Facebook,
want?
I'm like, I am not about
shit
to
is
get a hey
toxic.
girl DM. Like, as soon as I see a girl in my
shit is
request,
so
I'm
toxic.
like, motherfucker, not again. Not again.
where do you come from? Who sent you? Because I don't know you.
And do
for
you know
real.
my man? Yes or no? Because why are you adding me on Facebook? Because women don't just add women on social
Yeah.
So
media.
when
you
that-
want to
when
know
that
something,
happens-
you want to see
The hey
something. That
girl.
shit is weird.
Yeah, see?
So when that happens, y'all instantly go like, "Who's our mutual friends?"
Yep.
You know,
I'm about
my
to go
man.
see who you're talking to.
I'm like, how yeah,
What,
you
how
added me,
did you
girl.
find me? Who sent you?
Yes,
That
and who
is
are you
exactly
snooping
it.
for?
Yeah.
See?
Oh
Mm-mm.
God. Hey.
That's true.
It is true. Women are shady.
female thing,
Women
I
are way more
swear.
shady than men, I feel like.
But, hey, y'all fucking assassins. I swear to man.
But women are just
FBI
smarter and get
agents,
away with
everything.
it.
All
yeah,
of it.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Women
So-
are.
Women are terrifying.
Who do you think is when we talk about the toxicness or whatever? Who do you think is more mean? Men or women? Who do you think can be more meaner? I would say in that.
Oh,
And
women
I'm talking
are
about- and-
definitely meaner if it's just straight up mean. But there has to be some context behind that. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
like to the core, like something
Some
happened.
people
Oh, like
are just
vicious?
some people are
Yeah.
just hateful humans.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they like I'm trying to find the
have
word for it.
That stuff is built
Yeah,
though.
like it's built up.
Like, I feel like if you find a woman that is just ruthless, like, okay, but what happened?
But what
there?
happened?
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Like,
Yeah.
That's what
It
everybody
didn't come
says
out
to
of
me.
nowhere. Yeah,
Like,
who
which I don't feel like
hurt
I'm
you?
mean. I feel like I'm very kind, but
This motherfucker.
Chris.
I gotta go pee. Yo, keep
bring
going.
us back a beer.
I got you.
All right. 3. Shit.
I swear.
But yeah, like
It
as
just-
far as mean goes, like I swerve people a lot. Like that's just I don't think that's mean. Like I think I come off as bitchy or you think too highly of yourself or like
I get
whatever. But I'm
that.
just like, ew, I don't have the time.
But it's like the
Sorry,
people that
like,
know
I don't-
you,
no
because that's
thanks.
kind of how I am. Like the famous line is like, "Oh, when I first met you, I thought you were such a bitch," and everybody says that to me, and I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "You're so fun, you're so chill," and I'm like, "I am."
I just
know why
don't get
that's the-
emotionally invested with a lot of people just because when I
that
do
too.
make an investment, it's meaningful.
and it's for life for
Like,
me.
yeah.
Like the friends that I have now are the friends like
My for life
That's
first.
it, yeah, and
Like,
I don't want a
would
big
ride and die
circle.
for them.
Mm-hmm.
But where are we riding to, and is there food there? You know.
And you really got it in and out. Yeah. And he didn't even come back with beer. That's crazy.
Is there wings?
This motherfucker.
That's toxic. See, you're a bad listener, Chris.
Okay, so let's talk about sharing locations. Do you guys share your locations? Well, you have a husband. You're married or no? You have a partner.
I have a partner.
Do you guys share your locations?
We did for a while, and then we don't anymore.
Okay, so whenever you first started sharing it, was it like a conversation that you guys had, or was it one like...
I think there was a time where we were building trust.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. And,
Gotcha.
trust issues, like you were talking about. I wanted to do everything because he had a lot of trust issues, just because of past relationships.
That wasn't me.
And it had nothing to do with me. But I wanted to be as open as possible. Like, you can know where I am. You can see all of the stuff. You can have the password in my phone. Like, I don't have anything to hide.
Okay, so
I wanted to...
So you up front were like, here's my location. Here's my password.
Yeah.
You can trust me. And that was that.
That goes back to what we were talking about earlier. We give that person all our trust. But I don't give location unless they ask for it. I'm like, yeah, you can have it. Because I don't even think of it like that, though.
But my problem is I would never ask for it. My pride is too, you will never know. You will never know that I'm feeling some type of way about this. I will not ask for your location.
Yeah.
That's
toxic. Me neither.
That's toxic.
Because we're not communicating. That's toxic.
I won't either.
But it's not about not communicating. It's like, if I feel like I have to have your location for me to trust you, then I probably shouldn't even be in this.
But it could be an unmet need, and it just comes out as an issue later down the road.
Maybe.
Because
see,
if somebody just
location.
offers you that security, it's different than if I have to ask for it, Like,
yes.
we want our partners to notice what we need. And it's not because we want you to be mind readers. It's because we want you to just, look at the obvious. Like, for example, you walk into a house and you see a pile of dirty dishes and, stuff laying around or whatever. But then you come to me and you ask me, oh, hey, how can I help you? What can I do for you? Like, I'm sorry, but you're grown. Use your eyes. Look around.
You knew damn well those dishes needed to be done, but you asked me, how can I help?
Yeah, don't tell me that, because then I feel like, man, I have to nag you and tell you to do a chore. Yeah. But if you see that I'm needing help and you just do it on your own, like, it carries so much more weight than if I have to ask for it.
Why can't I just come home to clean laundry and clean dishes?
Yeah, it's just... It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to not be prideful. I don't want to ask for stuff.
See, that's my problem. Is prideful. I won't ask you. Yeah, I won't ask you for help. Like, if I tell you, oh, I'm stressed out and I have to get this, then this, and this, and this done, and if you're not willing to help,
and you don't love me enough to offer to help,
to take the initiative, to be like, you know what, babe, I know you're stressed. So even if we don't live together, even if you're not like, you don't have to be a husband. Even my friends are on the same way. Like, if my friends are stressed out and they're like, oh, I'm dealing with so much, I have no qualms coming over to your house and doing your dishes for you, babe. Like, if you need it, you know what I mean? Like, as a friend, as a partner, any relationship in your life, if you know that I'm struggling and you don't take the initiative and it comes down to me asking, I will never do that. I will never.
I won't either.
And I don't know if that's toxic or if that's just...
I think that's toxic to yourself.
I think it is,
I feel like I am. I'm toxic to myself sometimes in that way, because when you need something and you don't ask for help, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
That was mine. I'm just kidding. That's toxic. I'm kidding.
And you're
That's toxic.
Struggling. But yeah, I feel like I'm more toxic to myself now as I'm older.
Agreed.
Than I am toxic to other people, because I will deal with things on my own. I won't ask for help. My pride is bigger than all those things. And pride is poison.
It
really.
God, it
is.
Yeah.
But it's poison for yourself. Sucks. Sucks that I'm that way.
Chris, do you share your location with your partners?
Hey, just holler at me. I got you, girl.
That's not what she asked. She said you share your location, like,
With who?
for your phone.
Like, if you're dating a girl.
She wouldn't know where I'm at. Yeah, what's happening? Where you at? Why are you not here? That's the problem.
Why aren't our locations at the same place, girl?
Exactly. There you go.
What an answer.
He's such a fuckboy.
Yeah.
That's literally what
Girl.
that is what
You just call me. I was growing out of that.
Okay. Back on topic, Josh. What are your questions?
She nailed it right there. He ain't saying nothing back, is he?
I know, he ain't got shit to
That's
say.
fuckboy energy, Chris.
Wait, hold on. My headphones are fucked up. Everything good.
Whatever.
All right.
Anyway.
First of all right, let's hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. How is that? How is that fuckboy energy though? What did I do? I want to know.
Hey, get him. Go ahead and let him know.
Okay,
Please.
okay,
Preach.
because you just told us how you be lying to a woman. The bitch has your location. You told her you was at the car wash.
Hold on, my headphones don't work.
Lord.
Oh, there you go. I'm good. All right.
Okay, so you just told us,
Uh-huh.
right, that you would be at the car wash and tell your girl you're at the grocery store.
That's way back when though. That was like,
But then you share
not
your
long-
location and she sees you're lying.
I didn't do that before.
Okay, so
come
now,
on now.
so back then you would never share your
no.
location.
Negative.
Never.
Ever.
Because you was
Fuck, you need
lying.
to know where I'm at.
Because
for.
that's the
Yeah.
easiest way to get caught up.
Yeah, I was doing some dirt.
Have you guys ever, I've never done this, but I know it's a thing. Have
Mm-hmm.
you guys ever like been with somebody that you share your location with, but you want to be somewhere else? So you like leave your phone at home and then you go
No.
out without your phone? Have you guys ever done that?
No.
No? That's
No.
okay. I haven't
I
either, but I
couldn't.
know people that like men do that.
That
Where
is
they'll be like,
so
I'm going-
fucking toxic.
That's a lot of work.
That
Like, I'm going to
And
there.
then I
That's
don't
a
have
lot
my
of
phone. And then if I need to pay for an Uber, and then if I need to do
Yeah, for a woman that would never work because we need our phones, but men you
Yeah.
don't necessarily need it. So like you could be like, oh, I'm going to Josh's house, and I'll just swing by your
I
house
could
and put
see
my
me
phone
doing
in
that.
your
Now that you-
mailbox and go out. And
Oh,
then
that is
I could've
wild.
done
He's like, damn, where were you back then?
I could have actually done that before. 'Cause-
No, that's too much
then-
work,
but
man.
then
That's a
what if
lot.
they
It's a
get in
lot
message
of
trouble
you?
for
work to
not
be
answering.
But
to
then
be a liar.
if they message you and you don't respond, but they
Yeah.
know you're like, why didn't you respond? I was asleep, babe, or we was playing a game, or
I didn't see
I
it.
can see. Look,
It
I'm
was on
coming
the
up with lies
charger.
already.
That's
See,
terrible.
a lie. God, I'm about to bring this shit back
You gotta
out of
stop.
him. This is not a good topic for
Yes.
him to be a part of. It's like a relapse.
Oh, man.
You miss it though. It is exciting.
It is. It is.
I mean, it's
yeah.
not anymore because
Yeah.
now, like I said, like
The
before.
consequences,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like
It's exciting in the beginning,
Costs you a
but then
lot.
to continuously do it, it starts getting tiring.
It's
Yeah.
and I'm
exhausting
just
to be a
like,
piece of
all right,
shit.
bitch, I
yeah.
lied to you. Okay,
So-
I'm over it.
So maybe this is toxic of me, but do you think that being that way was worth it?
No.
Or do
Negative.
you regret
No,
it in hindsight?
I regret it.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I-
apologized to any of these women?
Yes. I
Okay,
have.
good.
Completely, 100% have.
What a good
I've
person.
learned my faults, and I'm like, you know what?
He's reformed, y'all.
He's a
Yeah.
reformed,
Yeah.
toxic,
He's reformed.
compulsive liar.
Yes. yes. I know what I could have done better in order to make, those relationships work and whatnot. But they
So
weren't meant
is
to
it
work out.
toxic of me? But I want to know, like, for the right woman, you will, or is
that
that just a thing?
Is
You
that
know
a
what I mean?
thing?
So I
You
don't-
have the
I don't-
ability to, but you just
Yeah.
choose not to until you find the
Until
person
you
that you
find
do
the one that
really
you think
want,
is
or
worth
like,
it.
I don't think
how do you
I
gauge
don't think
that?
I had the knowledge to back then.
I don't know, man. Like for me, the thing that like I think most attracts me to women is like intellect, and like me, I do a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't come back to that whole thing's like be my piece, be my piece or whatever. But it's more like tell me when I'm fucking up. Tell me when I'm fucking up. Be there when I'm having a hard time with like something at work or just hard time in life and family. Like be there. Like them people who are those girls that are there for you right there when you're like really low. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that we want to do the best for or respect and stuff.
I
You know
hate
what I mean?
that. I hate that shit because you know what? To a point, like
And-
I understand.
And I'm not saying like we're just having a shitty life or something like that. No. I'm just saying like we have our good days, we have our bad days.
Yeah,
life
everybody
be
does.
life, and sometimes
Life
you know what I'm
do be
saying.
lifing.
You know what I'm saying. But just like kind of like be there for us. Like you got this. You know.
But like you
So-
guys have heard the thing like
What?
love a man at his lowest and watch him leave you at his highest or something
So
like
I don't
that.
believe in that though.
I do
I
because
don't
I've
believe in that.
been there.
I've seen it
So
happen.
you've probably had some situation like that. I'm just saying me personally, that's not me. That's something that I can get behind completely because this person, when I was just having a shitty time, man, was actually there trying to help me through that shit. That means a lot to me. That's the part that means a ton for me. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what kind of job you got.
Not every man
You know what I'm
values
saying?
that though.
That's
That's
You
true.
know,
That's
Yeah.
so true.
There are
That
men
might- yeah.
who chronically use and abuse women
yeah,
in that
I mean,
manner.
that's
Yeah.
true.
You know, and it's just like the women of the process doesn't always get to reap the rewards of it. You build up a man, you put him through school, you do this, you do that.
You fix his
and then
credit. He buys a house.
Yeah.
And then he kicks you out of it with your
It's a little
kid.
personal.
It's
at
crazy.
times.
You had a
Crazy.
you had a 4 credit score when I met you, bitch.
Crazy.
And now you're welcome.
Damn.
But
Where you been
it
at,
also
girl? I
depends
need to
what-
fix my credit. What you mean?
it also depends, what your dating pool is. Because we're choosing these people, and I think that's what's toxic.
It is. You do choose them, but
Ooh.
again, you don't know that they're shitty people until they start being a shitty person. Like, everybody has the fake facade, like, oh, yeah, he's so perfect, we just met, and blah, blah, blah. But you don't know, like, shit and the truth doesn't start coming out until shit gets real, I feel like. You know what I mean?
And a lot of women have superwoman complex, and the fact that you want to save everybody.
Oh,
you wanna
Captain
help
Fix
them
a Hoe,
through.
yup.
Yeah.
I hate that about me because I'm like, oh, a broken man. I'm Bob the Builder. Here I come, handy
Where's my
mandy.
tools?
Yes, it's disgusting.
Let me love them too.
But I wonder if it's like
What?
because I have kids, like I'm just a
No.
nurturer maybe by nature because I'm a mom, and so like if I see a little broke man, I'm like, oh, come to mama. You know what I mean?
My partner and I were having this talk the other day, and it's just for me, I want to be the person for people that I didn't have.
Yes,
You
so
know,
true.
I
So
want to
true.
help people or love people or heal people in a way that I didn't have. Be the support that I didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I do that at my own expense.
Yeah.
A lot of the time I do that at my own expense. Just because
That's deep.
yeah, like I feel like not everybody embodies, what it means to be unconditional. And I believe in like real love. Like if you love people genuinely, like you're willing to go through some hardship for people.
Yeah.
But again,
You want something,
you
you
got me
won't
fucked
get
up
it.
if you think I'm going to do this forever and you're going to take
Yeah.
advantage of that.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Yeah.
play
when
with your mama, not me.
Again.
Because
Yeah.
once I'm done,
that's when you
I'm
draw the
done.
line when
Yeah.
it starts
Look, I ain't playing
they
with
start
my
taking
mama.
your
I don't know what
kindness
you
for
talking
granted.
about. My mama fuck me up. Look,
Well, if you think your mama will fuck you up, you ain't met me yet.
Exactly,
Boy,
that's
don't
nah.
try it.
I'm not, nope.
Don't
I ain't
try
playing with
it.
my mama, and I ain't playing with y'all. I'm good.
I'm good, love.
Not today.
Hey, you like the windows on your car? You better.
They look nice. How you doing
whoa.
today? We
Hey, let's
good.
go back to that. You ever fucked up a man's car over some shit?
Yes, I have.
Damn.
Yes, I
Hey,
have.
hey, yes, y'all have.
Yes,
For
I
legal
Enjoyed
have.
everything.
reasons.
No, I was married, so it was my car too.
Okay, there we go. There it is.
So he
there
called
it is, Your Honor.
He called the
That's
cops
how
on
she
me.
justified
He
it.
called the cops on me, and he's like, "She's busting out my windows." And the cop had to watch me bust out the windows because he's
My
like,
car?
"You're married. Your car, her car. It's the same car."
Nobody
So
recorded
what did you
that?
do to fuck her shit up that she's gonna fuck your shit up?
Exactly.
That's what the cop told him. I
Because
was
you
like,
didn't just wake up that morning and decide you was going to bust some windows out of your car.
Not at all.
Some women do though.
No, they don't.
No.
You gotta
No, they
wake up
don't.
one day and be like, this motherfucker.
No.
There's a cause and an effect. The cause,
Exactly. The cause was this motherfucker. That's why they woke. Yeah.
Do I regret it? Yes, I so regret it. It was super toxic. It's definitely not who I want to be. Did
Was
he
it
just?
fun?
Did
You
he
ever done that?
Did
You ever
he
done
earn
that?
it or deserve it? Yeah, probably.
Absolutely.
Was it fun though when you was doing it?
Nah.
No,
don't-
you
you
probably.
had
She
no-
probably
that's-
had no
that's that
feelings.
shit
You're
right
like,
there.
just
You
like
tryna
numb
No,
and
get
red.
shit out
no,
of-
I
Red.
remember it was out of emotionality.
Yeah.
Because I was angry and hurt
Did it
and
make you feel better,
frustrated.
though?
No, it didn't. You know.
She was still
Right.
angry. She's probably still angry even after the fact of it.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, it's just you're still because to me it felt like, and now that we've talked about it, now that we're in hindsight, like removed from that situation, and my ex-husband and I have a really great relationship, so I'm not dogging him, I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
throwing him under the bus, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But we both had faults,
Yep.
and
Everybody
at that
did that
moment,
good.
Were you guys
like
young?
there were, yeah, we got married young, we were together young.
That's a big part.
But there was a lot of emotional needs going unmet and a lot of miscommunication, and I felt a lot of harshness and unloved. And even though we were like separated, like he was trying to make my life harder and we were making each other miserable and things like that, and I couldn't understand why. And my behavior probably wasn't the greatest. Like I was being toxic too, but I was like, if you're still keeping me in this situation, dragging me, forcing me to be here, you're gonna suffer with me.
Yeah, you're gonna feel the wrath.
I'm not gonna be the only one.
Measurable.
I was feeling
You're
like
not
it,
gonna
yeah.
be the only one fucking me, because that's what it felt like at the time. And it, again, being removed from that, like looking back, like man, there's so much stuff that we could have just saved and done without. if we were more mature, if we,
more knowledge, more growth.
Yeah.
More, at the time.
Again, we weren't those people. He wasn't that person that he is now, and I wasn't the person that I am now.
I say that
either.
all the time to my current partner. Like, if we would have met back then, this would have
current
been over a long time ago.
Gets a way better version of me
Because
than anybody
of the
ever
things
else
that
has
you've
ever
been
did.
through and that you've
Yeah.
learned.
I think
that.
that's everything as we get older.
Him the best
you know,
of me.
Yeah.
we've been through like I would say the fire. You know, we've already been through the ups and downs and the spirals and stuff like that. Now we're at an age where we get it.
We just
know?
want peace, man.
Yeah.
Like, I just want something.
But do I have the ability to fuck some shit up? Oh,
Yeah.
hell yes,
yeah,
I do.
definitely.
And will I let you know it?
Yes.
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Because I'm be fucking
I
that
wanted
shit
to
up.
I wanted to go back to Chris on that question. Do you remember like when they were saying you asked them if they fucked some cars up and shit like that? Have you ever done something like that? I'm not saying cars, but like you got an argument, you got upset, you punched the wall, put holes in the wall.
Men like to punch walls,
Yeah,
and they can't even fix them after they punch them.
Well, see, I can, so it's fine. And I have. But yeah, no, I've done some things that at a younger, like we don't know how, as men, we're physical beings. So we don't know how to express really anything except through, physical traits. So yeah, I've grabbed a female up, I pushed a female away from me and probably pushed her a little too hard, and I know I'm my own strength, and at the time, not thinking. So yeah, there's plenty of things I've done that I look back on now, like, damn.
Were drugs
Shoulda
or
had-
alcohol ever a factor for you?
Yes.
Like,
At some point, and then some points there wasn't. It was just me, and that's the points I look back on mostly.
See, that's when you know he's really reformed because you can accept that. Take accountability. That's big.
yeah.
So I don't think you guys know this, but he doesn't drink at all anymore either.
Oh no.
Oh, good for
Not
you.
at all.
You want
He
some
doesn't
water?
drink. He doesn't drink at all anymore, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
going
everybody
on?
has water. Okay.
Good for you.
Nah, 13
No.
months. 13 months.
Good for you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I don't say this lightly. I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate it.
That's
Appreciate it.
that's big. That's awesome.
It really
This
is.
is toxic,
'cause
but this is healthy.
yeah.
I like this. This is healing.
So it's more like this episode is more like we talk about the toxic stuff, right? But we also talk about the growth too. That's the point of not just all like bad shit we wanted to talk about. We want to talk about like the growth of what we've had since we've been in toxic situations or we've had a time when we were toxic ourselves. So that's what this actual episode was gonna be about. And I didn't want to tell you guys that because I wanted to just fruitfully we have these conversations and we get a lot out of each other. That's all. So it was a success, of
So
course.
Josh, do you have us on here because you think we're toxic?
Nah, not at all.
That's why he called me. That's why he called me.
So anybody who I have on here, I really think the world of, like these are people who I'm close to. I don't just invite anybody in my house, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know you would have good points, Amber. I know you would have good points, Damaris. I know Chris was going to be a wild card, which he was. Appreciate you coming in to clutch for me today as well. But that's what it was all supposed to be about, is just having a good conversation and seeing what we said that we could agree with each other. We disagree with each other on some things too. You know what I'm saying? So
I think I think the toxic has made me where I'm at though. It's helped me with my growth.
What's the most toxic thing you've done?
The most.
Who?
All of y'all.
Shit, man. I mean, there was
Because I feel like breaking those windows was probably the most toxic thing I've done. I think.
Yeah.
But again, it was like
I wouldn't say everything, but I wouldn't say it was toxic. It probably was a little bit, but it was more like payback.
See, I
know
like
what
to
I'm saying?
get revenge.
It was more like it was like
Okay.
payback.
See,
like
that's toxic.
it is.
That's just saucy.
It is. It's like it's we're running on them threads or whatever. But I think like because I've always been like 100 with people. You know what I'm saying? And then because of my kindness, some people would take it for granted,
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, fuck that. You know what? I can play that same game.
All right,
but
bet, you dirty
then
bitch.
but then I'd feel bad about it probably a little later. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I probably really shouldn't have done that. I'm a better person than that. I don't think that way anymore because I feel like I'm on a different level than certain people.
We're not there anymore.
We're grown.
But I did used to do some fucked up shit,
crazy
just to get back at people or some shit like that. And they would
Josh,
never know.
This comes from Josh.
Yeah.
So you
They
know
never
what?
know.
Like, what, you trying to make them jealous? What you do?
No, they'd never know. I could just laugh in their face or I can smile and they just don't even you don't even know.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
You know what I'm saying? I'm having
are
fun.
so shady. You
And
have no idea what he did.
But the thing is, they'd
is
be like,
not
"Why is he
incriminating himself.
smiling? He's supposed to hate me and all this." I'm like, "No, because you just
Come here,
you
I'm gonna
don't
tell
know."
Because you don't know what
even
I did
know.
to you, bitch. You will never know. But know
You
that
don't even know.
it did something to me internally, and I feel fine about it.
Right.
That's the worst kind of toxic.
Yeah.
Y'all quiet, sneaky toxic. It's the bitches
You'll
that do
never
the
know.
toxic stuff out loud that you're like, man.
Crazy.
But that shit is wild. That's
You'll never
terrifying.
know.
You'll never know, bitch. Smiling in your face.
All I'm saying is that if I was ever toxic, they totally earned it.
See, and I don't even want to be toxic. I don't think I am a toxic person. I really don't. Like,
I think there's certain people that bring out the toxic
it's
in
the
you.
people that I'm with that bring it out. Like right now, the partner that I'm with is the healthiest thing I've ever, and I've never once thought about, I want your location. I want to go through your phone. If you say you're somewhere that I don't believe, like, it is so healthy that there's not been one toxic thing that I've ever won. Like, there hasn't been a thought.
Is it too good to be true?
Probably. It's
How
always,
long-
I mean, it
Nah,
always
don't
is,
do
right?
That's just in her. That's just her mind, though. That's
How
her.
long y'all been
Yeah.
together?
We've been seeing each other for almost 2 years.
2 years now? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Given my track record,
Chris,
though,
you are not to touch the board.
That was a good time.
that was a good timing.
Don't do me. Yeah.
But it's healthy, but it's also scary. Like if you've ever gone from a toxic relationship to a healthy one, it's
Questioning yourself. Huh? You're
terrifying.
probably
You're on
questioning
your
certain
toes.
things.
Because I'm like looking at you. I don't fucking know you're lying, bitch. I don't know what you're lying about, but the shoe is gonna drop. Yeah, shit's gonna drop soon, and I'm gonna be like, damn it, I knew it. But so far, there's nothing, and it's
That's great.
I
I
don't-
love that for you.
You think that's like super reassuring for you though too? You know that you ain't found nothing and nothing came up.
I haven't
at
found
all.
nothing, but I also haven't looked for nothing either. You know what I mean? Like
But you don't want
I don't
to.
go through phones.
He hasn't gave you a reason to though. Has
he hasn't, no. But
Oh.
I don't. Like I said, I don't go through phones. So if I ever feel like you gave me a reason to go through a phone, I'm just gonna end it right there because now it's gonna eat at me until I go through it, and when I go through it, I'm gonna find it, and then it's gonna be over anyway. So I might as well.
But at what point do you end a relationship? You know what I mean?
Well, all of my relationships have ended horribly.
Name one.
Which one?
Which one?
Not the first one, not the marriage, but
Not the marriage, but
the
the
main one.
fiance, the one after that.
oh yeah,
Oh.
I heard a little bit of it, but I don't know the story. Yeah.
So I was engaged to a man, and obviously we weren't married, right? So how old was I? Was that what you're gonna ask?
I'm gonna say 24.
We split up when I was 27. So from 24. So from 24 to 27, we were together.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And basically it was one of those things like meet a man at his lowest and watch him leave you. So like I said, he had a 4 credit score. Not literally, but it was.
This is that guy.
It-
Okay, all right,
yeah,
okay.
it was pretty rough. And so, I did all the things. I helped him, whatever. He met my kids. He didn't have any kids, but he was great with my kids. My kid loved him. He had such a good credit score by the time that we split up that he had just bought his own house. And he was previous military, so I couldn't be on it because it was a VA loan and we weren't married yet. But the plan was to get married, obviously.
You told me a little bit of this before.
Anyways, bottom line is he was sleeping with the receptionist at my job. So
At your job.
at my job, we worked together. Actually, yeah,
The audacity.
the audacity, and she was married, so it wasn't like she was a single woman. But she
story.
and I considered her a friend. Like we went to concerts and stuff with her husband and him and whatever. And she was crying in my face at work, like I don't make enough money, I need a new job. And he was crying in my face at home, like, oh, I'm doing 2 jobs because I was promoted and blah blah blah. So I'm like, this is perfect. Apply for his job and he'll get you the job. And now I don't have to hear you bitching and I don't have to hear him bitching. So she did. She got the job. They worked together. Bam. Science museum dates on their lunch breaks. Leaving to go to Fassler Hall. People that my clients at work saw them out together at Fassler Hall and knew he belonged to me and called my boss and was like, are they together? Because he's here with that little receptionist girl.
That is terrible.
And so it was terrible. And so I love that house, which I was more sad about the house than the man. But, and for my kids, like my kid met him whenever he was 2. And so from 2 to 5, that's pivotal for, a baby.
Yeah.
That's an imprint. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so it was basically like his second dad. And so that was a really rough healing time for us because I'm like, I don't only have to
Speaking of baby.
Oh, he's weak. But it's hard with kids. It's different because you're breaking more hearts than one, and so you have to heal. You have to heal them first before you can start healing yourself. And I just remember we split up in May, and I don't think I cried about it until October because I was just so busy faking to be okay for my kids or taking care of my kids and just trying to keep busy so I didn't have to deal with it. But yeah, we lived in that house. We bought it in October. And then we split up in May. So that was shitty because then he was in a position, he had a house, he had a good job. And mind you, whenever we met, I don't even know if he had a job and his credit, whatever. And it's
Bob
just one of
the
those
Builder,
things.
can we build them?
And we did for the next one. But looking back now, I'm glad that didn't work out because.
Not even. It's just, even though you financially built him, I think he has a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. He's still not a good human, and that's at the end of the day, whatever the money, I don't even care about the finances. You can keep it. You can have the house. Good luck to you, but at the end of the day, you're never gonna
that leaves on a person because you knew these people, you trusted these people, these are people that you were close to. That type of betrayal is.
So yeah, you feel betrayal from your partner and your friend because you're like, what the fuck, girl?
But that also made you who
that
you are
sucks. I feel like as women, we are toxic to each other.
It is, yeah. It does suck, and it is one of those things. It made me who I am, but now I don't even trust friends. That's the thing. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean she's cool? What the fuck does that mean? I'm so hesitant to introduce new men to my friends because I'm like, nah, none of these.
I don't
bitches.
say this lightly, but I am one of the most genuine friends. If your man is trying to talk to me, I will tell you. If there's anything going on, I'm a woman's woman when it comes to that kind of stuff. I will never
even
betray
if we're
any of my
not friends, but I know that's your man, and I see him at the bar. I'm gonna say, hey, I don't know if your man's supposed to be here, but he's here.
But women still distrust me. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's hard to build good, genuine friendships. Okay, it's just you guys are taking over my podcast and
No, I'm
listening. This is good.
Yeah.
They hate us.
No,
I do.
I'm listening to the story.
Nah,
It's good. It's good talk.
But it's just, as women, we're toxic to each other. You can't have good relationships. Then we complain about not having good relationships, but it's just because you were hurt by other people, other friends, it's hard to have good, trusting female friendships. There's not a lot of people that I would leave with my man. You know what I mean? It's just
so.
But knowing what I know,
So
there's a few people.
So can he go to Vegas with us?
Ooh.
Can he go to Vegas with us?
What's up, crickets?
That's not what.
You know,
this one?
That's fine.
Oh,
That's it. I like it.
I don't know what y'all gonna be doing in Vegas.
There's no razzle dazzle going on here. Can he take Vincent with him?
no.
Oh,
All right then.
No, but not,
Okay, then no, he can't come.
But no, he can't go. No.
we got a sitter?
I was like, we got a 5-month-old. I'm not taking care of that 5-month-old by myself for him to go to Vegas. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Just for a week?
Come back into a week.
You're crazy. You do
Have you
not stay.
ever
You don't stay to
crazy?
Vegas in a
I was
week.
gonna say, have
It's
you
a
ever been to
weekend.
Vegas?
I was like, you have a
He
good
has.
2 days in Vegas, and then you're
Yeah,
Vegas
3 days
out.
at tops.
3 days.
Two to party.
I got
Third
stuff
day
to
to
do
recoup
every-
and get on the plane and come home.
That's
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Vegas is too
Nearly
much.
so.
I did not like Vegas. I'm
and
not
it
a
depends
Vegas
what time
person.
of year you go, because it's hot as hell, and you just ooh.
Oh, I went in November and it was cold. Y'all lied to
Really?
me. Y'all said it was gonna be warm, and I took like 10
Y'all
cups.
lied to me like
I was cold.
My aunt lives out there.
All
It's like
the pool
125 right now. I'm
Oh,
just
hell
like, no,
no.
thank
Hell no. Well, this was a really, really, really good topic to talk about, man. Appreciate you guys coming. And we had Miss Amber, Miss Damaris, a.k.a. Nina, whatever you want to call, first of her name.
Don't
Wild
find me on
card.
Facebook. I won't accept you.
Yeah, please don't add her on Facebook.
We had our wild card, Chris. I'm Josh. I'm the host.
Nice.
This is the Edgyverse podcast. Hope y'all enjoy this. We out.
Give me a comment, I'm about to blow up. I'm smoking this gas, man, this shit got me stuck. And I pop me a beat and I'm about to blow it up. Can't trust a hoe, man, you bitch, you be tweaking. I gotta stop, man, these hoes got me geeking. Call her Victoria, she got some secrets. Don't want your heart, little bitch, you can keep it. It's dirty day. From the 918. Let's go. Give me a comment, I'm about to blow up. I'm smoking this gas, man, this shit got me stuck. And I pop me a beat and I'm about to blow it up. Can't trust a hoe, man, you bitches be tweaking. I gotta stop, man, these hoes got me geeking. Call her Victoria, she got some secrets. Don't want your heart, little bitch, you can keep it. I kill the comments and stay out the drama. I cannot stop, cause there's money to make. Swear I'm the to say. Don't worry about me, I'm just having a day. Got me some money, my pain go away. Got me a chain and I'm shining today. I'm done with these hoes, I got one on the way. I've been through too much, she done hurt on my face. Ask how I'm doing, I tell you I'm great. I changed a lot, so I gotta give thanks. Used to cook ramen, now want me to stay. I could've died right on that mistake. God was on time, no he never was late. I'm still alive, so I guess it's my fate. Moved out the country, I moved out the state. I still got problems, I'm fighting my demons. Can't fuck with love, cause that shit had me tweaking. I'm turning up, going hard as my season. Spending money, I don't need a reason. Yeah. Give me a cup, cause I'm about to boot up. No smoking this gas, man, this shit got me stuck. And I bought me a bean and I'm about to boot up. Can't trust a hoe, man, you bitch, you be tweaking. I gotta stop, man, these hoes got me geeking. Call her Victoria, she got some secrets. Don't want your heart, little bitch, you can keep it. I can let comments and stay out the drama. How can I stop, cause there's money to make. I ain't the realest, these people so fake. Don't know how they do it, I cannot relate. I'm blowing up, I got smoke on the way. I'll put a message, this shit to the face. Don't run up on me, I'm spraying the K. I got no heart, I got nothing to say.